In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Rode NT1 Signature Series and the 4th generation to help you decide which microphone is right for your home studio. If you've watched my content, you know I'm a big fan of the Rode NT1 and done multiple reviews of its previous generations, but with the new release of the Signature Series, it is now the most affordable NT1 in the lineup, retailing for only $159, while the 4th generation is still being sold for $269 in the United States. In the box, you're going to get each respective microphone, a shock mount and pop shield, an XLR cable, and a cloth pouch to store the mic. When it comes to specs, they are very similar. Both are condenser style mics, which means they do a great job at picking up every single detail out of your audio sources. However, this does make them pretty sensitive, so for best results, I highly encourage you to also invest in acoustic treatment. They're also advertised as some of the quietest microphones in the world with extremely low self-noise. Both also have a cardioid polar pattern, which means they're most sensitive from the front and they will reject sound coming from the back. But the one differentiator between both microphones is the sound. The Signature Series is pretty much the exact same mic as the NT1 5th generation without the USB-C connectivity. And when we look at the frequency response graph, both microphones have a pretty flat response in the lows and mids. However, the Signature Series does have a bit of a treble boost in the high frequencies, giving a much more brighter and modern sound, while the 4th generation continues to have a flat response, giving it much more of a vintage and neutral sound. So let's do some audio tests so you can hear both microphones in action. You're listening to the Rode NT1 Signature Series condenser microphone being plugged straight into my audio interface without any post-processing, and this is what this microphone sounds like. Now you're listening to the Rode NT1 4th generation condenser microphone being connected into the same audio interface without any post-processing, and this is what the mic sounds like. This time, you're listening to the Signature Series NT1 with a bit of EQ and compression, and this is what the mic sounds like fully mixed. Going back to the Rode NT1 4th generation with a bit of EQ and compression, and this is what the mic sounds like fully mixed. And by the time the sun goes down, I've given you all my love, yeah. And by the time the sun goes down, I've given you all my love, yeah. So what are my overall thoughts and who would I recommend each mic to? Before I share them with you, let me know in the comments section which one did you prefer and why. Also, if you're getting value out of this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In my humble opinion, I think you can get professional recordings out of both microphones, and they did a pretty good job both on the vocals and the acoustic guitar. But ultimately, your decision is really going to come down to two factors: price and personal preference. If you're brand new to recording, maybe you have a very small budget to work with and you prefer brighter sounding mics, then go with the Signature Series, because for that $110 price difference, you're going to be able to not only buy the mic and get the kit with all of the accessories, you're also going to be able to buy an entry-level interface, which will move you forward in building your home studio. I think that this mic sounded really good on the vocals and the acoustic guitar, but with that being said, it does have a very bright sound, which means if you have a brighter sounding voice and a lot of sibilance, it's only going to accentuate that even more. Nothing that can be fixed with EQ and a bit of de-essing in post-production, but it is worth mentioning. However, if you're somebody working with a bigger budget, you also prefer mics with more of a warmer and neutral sound, and you're primarily going to be recording vocal applications, then go with the 4th generation NT1, which by the way is my personal favorite in the lineup. Due to its flat frequency response, I think it does a much better job at complementing most voices without making them sound silly sibilant or harsh, and this is going to play a big part in recording vocals, whether for singing and especially for spoken word. Needless to say, even though you can get good results miking instruments like the acoustic guitar, it's not my favorite microphone for that. I think that this microphone primarily shines on vocal applications. But overall, I think you're getting amazing value with both microphone kits, and I would 100% recommend them for musicians, content creators, podcasters, and voiceover artists. If you want to buy one, the links are down in the description below. And if you want to learn how to remove sibilants from your vocals and make them sound way more professional, then make sure to click on this video.